start with chapter number 12, soil. So in this chapter we will study about soil. जो हमारा earth है, it is made up of rocks and soil. They are made up of tiny grains, इनको minerals कहते हैं. They are generally hard, but some of them are very hard. ठीक है, कुछ वही hard होते हैं. So diamond, it is the hardest rock, and coal which we use as a fuel is not very hard. A few rocks like chalk are soft, and we have some other rocks like granite, ruby and emerald. Right, then our earth is a beautiful planet. यहाँ पे आपको mountains, plains, valleys देखने को मिलेंगे, and soil forms the uppermost layer of the earth surface, where we live and the plants grow. Right, it provides us water and minerals to the plant. It is home to large number of big and small animals, जैसे आपके rabbits हो गए, snakes हो गए, earthworms हो गए, beetles हो गए, bugs हो गए, snails हो गए, spider हो गए. Right, now formation of soil. So in the beginning there was no soil. अगर हम starting की बात करें तो किसी भी तरीके का कोई soil नहीं था. The earth was full of big rocks and the sun heated up the rocks and the rains cooled them, and the process of heating and cooling over thousands of years broke down the big rocks into smaller rocks, and it's further continued to break down, and what they formed pieces of soil. Right, and it takes millions of years to form such. Now what does soil contain? Our soil contains many things like tiny bits of rocks, air, water, and remains of dead plants and animals. Remains of dead plants and animals, they decompose and they mix with the soil, and what they form? They form humus, which is very good for soil because it makes the soil fertile. Soil को कैसा बनाता है? Fertile बनाता है. Right? Now we have different types of rocks. First is sandy soil. We have different types of soil. First is sandy soil. It is made up of rocks and particles. It has spaces in between. ठीक है, large spaces है इसके बीच में, and it can hold lot of water, lot of air, but not water. Right? Very few plants can grow in this type of soil. Now we have clayey soil. It is very fine, बहुत fine होती है. इसमें बहुत smooth clay particles होते हैं जो stick करते हैं one another. It can hold air but does not let water pass through. It holds lots of water. Very few plants like cotton grow well in this soil. It is very useful for the potter. इससे हम toys, इससे हम pots, diyas, ये सब बना सकते हैं. Loamy soil, fine mixture of sand and clay. It can hold both water and air and add humus in it. It is best suited for the growth of crop. ये best suited है किसके लिए? Crop के growth के लिए. Then we have different layers of soil. Organic, top soil, जिसे हम leaching layer, subsoil, ठीक है, weathered parent material, parent material. So ground level plant grow and animals live here. The layers of rocks keep the soil cool and protected from drying. First is soil, topsoil, that is topmost layer. ठीक है, जहाँ पे आपके plants grow करते हैं, tiny animals रहते हैं. The soil is loose in this layer. If we talk about soil layer, ये आपकी क्या है? Below the topsoil. And here we can say the soil होती है वो closely packed होती है. Right? Bed rocks made up of huge solid rock, ये non-porous layer होती है. And the water keeps into the ground, trickles down and gets collected here. And it is the bottom layer of the soil. ये क्या होती है? Soil की bottom layer होती है. Next is importance. We need soil. Soil की बहुत importance है. First is it gives food to live. भाई इस food देता है. हमें कहाँ से मिलता है? Different plants need different types of soil to grow. Sandy soil is good for bajra and clay soil is good for rice. और जो loamy soil है, it's good for most of the plants to grow well. Soil becomes rich and fertile with the addition of manures and fertilizer. It is used for making our houses. It gives useful things that we use in our daily life like gas, plastic, coal, petroleum. Right? This is all in this chapter. Hope you understood about the soil. Now I will start with the exercise. So let's start with the take the correct option. Now it is the uppermost layer of the soil. Uppermost layer क्या है? Topsoil. It is best suited for growing crops, that is loamy soil. Remains of dead plants and animals, humus. It lives in the soil. कौन रहता है soil में? It's your rabbit. पूरों में रहता है ना. Soil is formed by the breaking up of rocks. किसके टूटने से? Rock. Now filling the blanks. Dash is the uppermost layer, that is topsoil. Soil is formed by the breaking up of, soil किससे बनता है? By the breaking up of rocks. Dash soil is good for the growth of crops, loamy soil. Dash is the layer below the topsoil, that is subsoil. Dash is used to make pots and toys, clay soil. You can write clay also. Next is soil forms the uppermost layer of the earth's surface. It's true. Soil takes millions of years to be formed. It's true. There are 3 layers: sandy clay, 3 main soils, sandy clay and loamy. It's true. Soil does not give us useful thing. False. Topsoil is a huge solid rock. Topsoil जो है वो huge solid rock है. False. Now clay holds water, sandy holds air, loamy holds humus. Dead plants and animals, rocks break into soil. Scorpions live in the soil. Now give 2 examples of each. Layers of soil, topsoil. And subsoil. Next is types of soil. Sandy and clay. Insects that live in soil. एक तो आपका ant हो गया. Plants that grow in sandy soil. कौन कौन से होते हैं? Cactus and date palm. Places where sandy soil is found. कहाँ मिलेगा एक आपको? राजस्थान में. And गुजरात. Next is answer the following question. What does soil contains? ठीक है, आपको बताना है soil के अंदर how was soil formed. आपको example देना है इस type of soil का. Sandy, clay, loamy. What is humus made up of? किसका बना होता है? Dead remains of plants and animals. How can you show that clay retain more water than sand? आपको बताना है कि कैसे वो ज़्यादा पानी retain करता है as compared to sand. Give reason. Soil gives us useful things. Yes, plants, fruits देता है. And clay soil is best for making pots. Yes, because it holds water. Right? This is all in this chapter. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. Thank you.